decided to come on into Peterbilt, man. That rear main seal that was bad. That rear main seal that was bad. I ended up calling the place because it was new. It's an aftermarket from PDI, and the guy that I got it from is going to send it out and back to PDI and see if we can get, some warranty workers. They can cover this right here, man. Because to drop your transmission and all that is heavy. Because, at the end of the day, it's all about the moolah, baby. Yeah. Yeah, this that hot ride, man. This is what I ride on the Dolo. This that bachelor whip, man. This the bachelor whip right here, man. And believe it or not, man, from all the years of me trucking, all I got. Oh, it's a old CD. Man, what the hell? My bad. But yeah, it only got 5,396. Yeah, that's it, man. So, but yeah, man, about to run in here, man, and see what's going on, man. I guess that's another pro to trucking, is that your vehicles don't get that many miles on it, So say word, man. We about to go on in here and see what's happening. Man, boogers, man, and I ain't cutting. So we got it in the shop here, and man, I get in here, if it ain't one thing, it's another. The rear housing needs to be replaced because it's egg, like one of the bolts was egg shaped. Man, that part, $4,000, $4,300, man. Or you got to pay to play. So, they got the roofs tore out because I'm getting the air horns put at the top. I told myself, this way, man, at least I know what I got. It's gonna cost me a bit of money, but at least I know what I'm gonna get. Got the transmission all out of it. Got a restoration process project going on here, so yeah, we're getting down to it right now. I'm waiting on the guy to pull out the rear main seal so that I can turn that in for warranty, which I don't understand. Why would I tear it out and send it to you? I mean, when you tear it out, it's gonna look like crap. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if that's what you want, that's what you're gonna get. I want them to go ahead and help out on that cost, because I come in today and lo and behold, there's more money that I need to be spending on this truck, man. Jesus Christ. I tell you, man, if it ain't one thing, it's another, right? So supposedly they got most of it done. It's just putting that transmission back in. I think they're waiting on the air horns to come in and do the air horns. So I wanted to do those side boxes, like those steps, but I think I'm gonna pass, man. I think I'm gonna all this money I'm spending, bro. Yeah, damn that. All right, back in a minute. Well, we got her all stripped out. See there, man? Probably no light, but right there. Well, I swear, if I ever sell this, at least I got footage of everything I done did to it. Of course, I'm gonna keep the paperwork. Got my new air horns. Well, big money, I tell you. Sometimes, I guess in life, your dreams cost big. Your dreams will cost you, man. And that's what it is right now. This baby is costing me. Working me. You're working me. Man, I need to get back in that freight shaker and make it do what it do. Woo. Man, oh man. Wish me luck, y'all. I'm out of here. So yeah, man. So I get a call from the people who put the rear main seal. It's to the motor. And they're like, hey, where's that rear main seal so we can sit it in? The company, PDI, I think, their you know, willing to work with us, because I guess the company who I got the long block from gets their aftermarket parts for their long block from PDI. Now, I've heard good things about PDI. Some people don't really like their head gaskets, but as far as their in-frame kits for a 6NZ cat, like the cylinders, with the pistons and liners and all of that, people swear by them. So hopefully I'll be all right with that. I got a 1-year warranty, so now we have this stuff right here, and I'm hoping. So I come in and I get this phone call. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, they willing to do it. All right, great. You know, that might be, you know what I'm saying, $2,500 knocked off of this $8,000 tab, which it will be. But I get in there, and dude, like, oh, that's cool. But yeah, we can get that rear main seal for you. And I got it. But they're like, your rear fly housing needs to be replaced. Oh, okay. Well, how much is that? $4,300. So I like take 2 steps forward and 4 steps back. You get it? 2,000 steps forward, as in a win, and then a negative of $4,000. Like, damn it, man. So the dude was cool enough to come back, man. I guess he felt my pain, and he's like, look, man, you know, we own a salvage yard, and we may have a used one. So we're going to be on a hunt to get you a used one. I said, take your time, because I got another truck that's running. I can make my money, because right now we was at $7,000, $8,000 with this. That's going to take it to 12. 12 bands. Like, wow, man. So, you know, you got to pay to play. I ain't mad. It is what it is. And then lo and behold, I reach out to the people who put the motor in there, who should have seen that the bolts wasn't even the right size bolt, they said, and the bolt was loose. It wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? And it was egg shaped. So they just slammed it together and was just like, whatever. Of course, I get no answer from them. I'm on my own on this, man. I tell you, one thing that I if I could get this back, I definitely would have test drove the truck. It was number 1. Test drive the truck, you idiot. 2, I would have had a mechanic go look at it. Probably number 1. Have a mechanic go out there. If I gotta pay a good local cat mechanic that stay out there, hey man, can you come out here early in the day, or can you come out here in the evening, really look at this truck, get up underneath it, see what you see, yada yada yada. Or even ask them, hey man, I want to buy this truck, can I just take it, you know, to my mechanic over here for one day, just have it look through. You know, probably not gonna happen, but I'm sure I can get a mechanic to come out there and look, then test drive it. Because had I known all of this is definitely negotiation chips. But I spent top dollar. I spent $40,000, $39,999 for the truck. Then another $13,000 for the long block. So now I'm in 39, that's 40, 50, $53,000 for a truck that now needs another $14,000 worth of work. Now, the air horns, I guess, yeah, you don't need it. I think as long as your city, one of the other works, you're good. But so that could have waited. The steps probably could have waited. But you know, clutch, train, you know, all that's just like, wow, man. Man. Boy's eating a hole in the pocket real quick. I gotta get back to work. I'm out of here. Just realized I didn't get the doggone mileage in there. I ain't do it on purpose. So I'm just coming back right now to show that. You know what I'm saying? So motherfucker can't say I'm capping. Real deal Holyfield, baby. Ding, ding. Okay, so just as a recap, basically, okay, so back in some older videos you saw, I bought a 379 Peterbilt. I bought the truck 30 miles down the road, threw a rod through the block. Okay, after it threw a rod through the block, got a long block put in it. The long block was put in it wasn't done right. So when I took the truck and drove it back home, I didn't know it wasn't done right, but I took it back home. And when I get here, I'm leaking transmission fluid or oil from where the transmission. Come to find out, the rear main seal. So when I go in, the rear main seal was a part from aftermarket part from a company called PDI. So PDI, from what the company that sold me the long block, who outsourced to PDI, they said that they've been doing business with them a long time. They should work with you. Hopefully pay the whole thing. So I already got a claim number and everything. So hopefully they pay it. Comes up to about $2,500 to replace that part in labor. So when the guy called me today, like, hey, where's the part? You haven't sent the part yet. So I was like, you know what? I'm about to go up there now. So I went up there, pretty excited, because I'm like, okay, good news that their PDI is looking to, stand by their product and go ahead and pay for my repairs. Hopefully. Look, that's what it's looking like. So went up there to get the part. And when I go in there, I'm feeling good, because I'm like, all right, this $8,000 is about to go down to like $2,500 less, which would be like $5,500. So I'm like, that's a win. Get in there. Oh, we got some other bad news for you. Well, the flywheel housing had a bolt in it that was not the right size bolt and was loose. And I guess from all the wear, and it didn't just happen from Ohio back to North Carolina. This had already had to have been jacked, because that's all the riding I've done with it. And the bolt was just, all the shakes and vibration. It wore the hole where it goes in and threads in there. It wore the hole into a oval shape or egg shape and wore it out. So it was leaking. So now, to replace the flywheel housing or something like that, that's $4,300. Okay. Of course, I reach out to the people who should have saw this, should have saw that it was bad, should at least, if you're not even gonna cover it, at least tell me about it up front. But they wasn't up front with me, and I'm still contemplating on whether I should throw them under the bus. And because I got my dream truck, but I mean, man, boy, this is like the closest thing to a lemon that I know. So that's where we're at. Peterbilt is looking to try to find because they have a salvage yard. They're trying to see if they have a used part for me, so it'd be less than half. If not, I'm gonna come out another $4,300. So 8,000 plus 43 is so it's 12 grand minus 2. So we probably be at about 10 grand still. That's if PDI pays for the seal to be put in and all the labor. So that's where we're at. You see, I'm back home. Beautiful Christmas tree, right? Back home and about to just get some rest, man. Beer is all. About to try to get some rest and to get ready for another week. I'm actually going to post a truck up for this weekend tomorrow, because like, if I ever had motivation to make more money, today was one of them, to find out potentially another 43, or definitely at least another $1,500, or 1,000. So that's where we're at. No tears here, besides the tattoo tears I got for tears of joy. We're going to keep the wheels turning and keep on earning. Till next time, I'm out here. And happy holidays.